Hey peeps, it's Wednesday. Phoenix Freedom here. Hope all is well. I am self-taught multipreneur using all of my gifts, turning them into business opportunities that generate income and teaching people how to do the same, teaching entrepreneurs how to do the same. Also, a digital marketing intuitive using my spiritual intuition and gifts, innovative ideas, and entrepreneurial experiences to help holistic entrepreneurs and spiritual entrepreneurs by taking over their social media, email marketing, pitching them for media so they can expand their business and brand. That way they don't have to worry about doing it. Perfect example is one of my clients had a death in her family that hit her so hard and, knocked her off the ground. She couldn't think about posting anything on social media or, emailing her clients. So, of course, I'm doing that on her behalf so her business and her brand consistently shows up in media. Also, starting over expert, of course. So the message for today is something that I posted, and it says, your quality of life depends on you. Your quality of life depends on how you are actively creating it. You cannot blame anyone for your quality of life but yourself. How are you creating the life that you desire and deserve? So let that stick with you for a moment. Your quality of life depends on you. The life that you're creating for yourself depends on you. It doesn't depend on anybody else. You cannot allow another person to be responsible for your life. You cannot hold another person accountable for your life. You are responsible for your life and how you want it to be, what you need, what you want, what you desire, deserve, all of the things. And so when I was pondering this morning laying in bed, I thought, okay, this would be a great post and great video to do, because oftentimes we are so focused on what other people are doing to us and for us and how people hurt us and did this next and third. You have to point the fingers back to yourself. I had to point the fingers back to me, and I had to go into a process of what role did I play in my own life for me to have gone through the things I've gone through. What kind of quality of life was I creating for myself when I was in the spaces of not loving myself enough, not doing the things that I know I needed to do for myself, not living in my fullest and highest potential, not operating in my greatest and highest good. So, again, your quality of life depends on you. Your quality of life depends on how you are actively creating it. How are you creating the life that you want? What does the life that you want look like, first of all? How do you define life? First of all, let's start there. How do you find the word life? What does life look like to you? How do you want to experience it? How do you want to feel? And then you go about creating it. So when struggles happen, challenges happen, you'll know that in your mind, you made a strong, powerful, conscious commitment to continue to create the quality of life that you deserve and desire. So, tidbit. Sit with yourself outside in the grass somewhere or even at home. No noise whatsoever. You might want to play some meditational music or some uplifting music and write it down. What kind of life do I want to create for myself? How am I taking responsibility and accountability for all the parts that I played in my life thus far? Are the things in my life that I need and want aligned with my energy, my mental state of being, my purpose, my spirit, all of it? Ask yourself those questions when you're doing this tidbit exercise, right? So, your quality of life depends on you. Your quality of life depends on how you're actively creating it. You cannot blame anyone for your quality of life but yourself. So how are you creating the life you desire and deserve? If you have issues answering that question, hit me up. I'm happy to help you try to discover, identify, uncover what that looks like for you. Because sometimes you need someone else to come in and just give you that empowerment and encouragement and motivation that you need to answer those questions. But ultimately, you're responsible to answer that question for yourself. It's okay to be empowered and motivated and inspired and encouraged by another person, but ultimately, that responsibility lies on you. So think about that today while you are at work, home, wherever it is that you are in the world and in your life. Think about that. How am I creating the life that I desire and deserve? And remember that your quality of life depends on you. Have an amazing day.